Canva has recently rolled out a brand new update that actually lets you create fully functional multi-page websites right inside the Canva website builder. So this means no more having to link multiple single-page Canva websites together like I used to do as a workaround in the past. In this video, I'll walk you through 3 key things: the differences between the old single-page Canva website doc versus the new multi-page Canva website doc, how to easily create your own multi-page Canva website, and how to set up an interactive navigation menu. So if you're ready, let's dive on in. To begin, let me first show you the difference between the single-page Canva website versus the multi-page Canva website. And as an example, I'll be showing you my real estate agent templates, because I gotta put the plug-in, because if you want to be my bestie, shop my templates. I see. So this is the single-page website, and currently, well, actually, before the update came out, the Canva websites were primarily just a single running long page right here. So this is what my real estate agent website looks like as one single running page. Now the navigation at the top here, as you see, it's a lot. So if I click this, it's going to take me up here. But the navigation is at the top. And the interesting about this particular doc type is when you click on, let's say, listings, it's going to bring you down to a particular section on the page. And if we click on, let's say, newsletter, it's going to continuously bring us down. Or if we click back up to your game plan, it's going to bring us up and down. While that is cool, I find that people kind of get whiplash because it's so long and it's not really ideal for a website if you are looking to have different pages. So I would say that the old Canva website, the single page website, is more ideal for a landing page or a single property website where you just have information on one single page, and at the bottom you have someone click a call to action, whether that is to book a call with you or to download a guide or something like that. Now let me go into my updated multi-page Canva website. So yes, it looks pretty much exactly the same because, well, it is the same design, only in the fact that we now have multiple pages. So right now we are on the home page. So let me go ahead and give this a quick scroll for you so that you can see. So it is, I would say, drastically reduced in length. I still have that back to the top button up here. And now if we click into, let's say, the About section up here in the navigation, it's actually going to take me to a completely different page. And I'll prove it because I can scroll on this page and it's not long. And by the same token, we have services here, which is another page, listings, your seller guide. So this is my seller resources. And on the opposite end, I have my buyer resources. Then we have reviews. So as you can see, it feels a lot more cleaner. It feels a lot more efficient. If I click here, it'll take me actually to the homepage again. And it just feels a lot more seamless. And if you didn't tell anybody that you made your website on Canva, I think they would believe you. Because if you do purchase a domain from Canva, or if you connect your third-party domain, you'll see that at the bottom of the site there is no Made with Canva logo, versus if I go to my other site here, the single page one, I do believe, yes, there is that design with Canva sticker at the bottom, only because I didn't purchase a domain from Canva for this particular site when I published it, versus with my multi-page website, I did buy a domain from Canva so that I wouldn't have that Made with Canva sticker at the bottom there. Now that you know the difference between the single page and the multi-page website look, let me actually take you into the back end of the Canva website doc type right over here. So this one is our single page website doc type. Now if we scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll notice here that we have an add page button, and when we do that, we're adding essentially a section to this one single long running page. And again, if we go into the preview up here, we can see that our navigation is at the top, and if you click on, let's say, listings, it's going to bring us down to that page. Again, I do have resize on mobile and include navigation menu turned on. Now the way you create your navigation menu with this single page Canva website doc type is if we go into the grid view, you can see here that I have labeled the pages accordingly. Now you can see here that I have 18 sections or really pages within this Canva website design. But what you'll notice here is that I've only labeled a few pages. So page 4 is about, page 5 is your game plan, and you can see here that the other pages like page 18, page number 3, page 2 are not labeled. So interestingly enough, when we go into the preview again and we go into the navigation, we can notice that obviously there isn't 18 different words here, only a select few because I've only labeled the certain pages. Now you'll notice the difference when we go into the multi-page Canva website template in just a second here. But as you can see here, all of these different sections make up this single page website, and you can see here that I have different lengths of the sections which create this whole page here. Now let's go into the multi-page Canva website doc type here. So this is the back end of the other website. Now you can see here at the bottom I actually have thumbnails of the different pages. So right now we are on page 1, which is home. So if I scroll down to the bottom, what you'll notice here is that we have this add section button versus in the other doc type we had add a page. So let's go back to this one here, add a section, and what you'll notice over here is this plus button, and this is actually where you add a page. And when you add a page, it's going to add it to the timeline of thumbnails down at the bottom here. And so again, if we go into our preview up here and we want to make sure that we have included navigation menu turned on, that's toggled on, we will now see that I guess our navigation menu is still at the top, but if we click to the about section, it's going to bring us to that particular page. Versus now, let me show you the difference. When I add a page and I don't label it, right now it's just page 9, what you'll notice is that when we go into the preview, we can see here that it's showing us page 9. But let's say I wanted to have a secret page. I don't necessarily want page 9 to be there. So that's kind of the pitfall of, or I guess you could say one of the cons that I've noticed in regards to the multi-page website doc type. I wish it was the same case in when we did the single page website, where you could label certain pages and unlabel certain pages that would make up the navigation. So I don't know how to fix this personally. It's a Canva thing, obviously, but you're just gonna have to make do with making sure that every page that you have part of your multi-page design is labeled accordingly, because every page that you have down here is going to inevitably make up your navigation menu. Before I show you how to actually make your multi-page Canva website design, let's go into the homepage of Canva here, and you can see here I have this icon website. If you click that, it will take you immediately into a blank design, but I want to actually go into templates over here, and you can actually find some different website templates. I'm just going to go here and browse by category and website. Now what you'll notice here is that I personally wish there was a button that said single page website doc type and a multi-page Canva website doc type, because currently when you click on this button here, let's go ahead and click on it, this is going to bring you into the brand new updated Canva website doc type, because we can see here add section and add pages down here. Now if we go back into the template area here, let's go ahead and click on a design here. Now let's say this one here. If we click on it, this is just one page. Not necessarily what I was hoping for. Let's see this one here. This one has multiple pages, but let's see if it was an old design and then it's going to be moved into a new multi-page Canva doc type. I know what I'm saying may not make sense, but there's just some nuances right now as of the recording of this video. So if I hit customize this template, what doc type is it going to bring me in to? Okay. So you can see here that this particular design most likely was made before Canva moved into the multi-page doc type, right? So if we go to preview, you can see here that yes, navigation menu is just page page 1, which is this entire page here. Now, alternatively, at this point, you would have to add in your additional pages to make up your navigation at the top to page 2 and to page 3. Now, like I said, I wish there was a way to actually have the old Canva doc type and the new Canva doc type, because I still think that the single page website doc type is still helpful and relevant if you have a landing page. And I still like the fact that when you had the navigation at the top, it would bring you down to a particular page. So my workaround in this case, I still sell my single page Canva website template for real estate agents. This is the single page website template. Now you can actually scan this code here to see the demo site that I previously have shown you. But what I've noticed is that when I go into, let's see here, I believe this page here. So if you purchase this template from me, you will get a link that takes you to something like this. Now, when I click on view template, which was previously create template, when I click on this, it's going to open up this pop-up, and I'm going to open this in editor. And what this is going to do is actually create a copy of my template into your workspace. And now remember, this template is a single page Canva website template. Now, if we scroll down here, we can see that this is indeed still the old single page Canva website doc type, right? So this is very interesting. So I'm not sure if there is a button on the homepage of Canva to allow you to have access to this, but I digress. Now, if we go back into the untitled design here of our multi-page website, as you saw on the homepage, you very well just want to go into either the homepage or go into templates and just hit website or hit this button. Either which way, I believe if you click on any of these designs, it's just going to take you into the new multi-page Canva website doc type. I wish I had a counter for how many times I'm going to say multi-page Canva website doc type. Any which way, we're going to go into the blank design here. But as you can see here, the primary gist of all of this is you want to go ahead and create your pages. And from your pages, you want to go in and add your additional sections, just like that, right? And I guess the easiest way that I can show you how to make your multi-page website is again to go back into my multi-page Canva website template here, which is this one. Now, what I do want to show you that is quite interesting, I lied, it's not this one. It is, where are you? I'll be right back. And I'm back. It is this one. I have too many tabs open. I'm so sorry. So this is the multi-page Canva website doc type. As you can see here, we have the pages at the bottom in different sections. Now, as I mentioned, with the single page websites, I like the fact that with the navigation, you could click on a button and it would bring you down to a certain page. Now, what I've noticed is that we can kind of simulate the same thing if you hyperlink a button. So let me see here. This button, so right now we're on page 1, it's the home page, and this button here, the Get in Touch button, I have actually hyperlinked it to a different section on the same page. So it's going to be, if I click on this, you can see here that I have linked it to the home page, section 8. And how did I do that? Well, I'll show you right now. So this is just a button grouped with a shadow. So let me ungroup it. So this is just a regular rectangle that I've also used as a text box. So if you just go R on your keyboard, you can see here that you can make a text box and also make it into a button, right? So I'm going to just delete that. And now if I click on this button here, what you notice is I have those 3 dots. Go ahead and click on that. You want to scroll down and locate link. Now what you'll see here, when you scroll down, you can see pages in this document. So I'm going to open up this toggle here, and it's showing me all the sections that is making up the homepage. So I'm going to link it all the way down to section 8, which is the footer, the contact footer on this page. I'm just going to go ahead and hit done. I always like to remove the underline, and then I'm going to group the button and the shadow together. So now if I go into preview and we scroll down to this button here, click on it, it's going to bring us down to this particular section of the website. Now, interestingly enough, we can then also create buttons that take you into a different page. So this button here is actually linked to page number 6, which is my buyer's guide, which is linked down here. Same gist here. So let me show you one more time. Let me delete this link. We're going to don't put your cursor there, but you want to select the shape so that, let me delete that one more time. Now that when you select the shape, you'll see those 3 buttons, those 3 dots. Go to link here and then scroll down, and instead of choosing page 1, obviously we're going to choose page 6. You can just click on that and it will just link you directly to that page. I'm going to again remove the underline, so when we go to the preview here, we can scroll down and then hit buy, and it'll bring us into that page there. So those are the few differences and nuances that I have found while learning how to create my multi-page website from the design of my single page Canva website. Sorry for the interruption. Let me drop this introduction. I sell Canva templates on Etsy for my real estate agent besties. Scan this code here to shop, or scan this code right over here to learn how you can get all of my templates for free. As always, links are in the description box down below. Subscribe for the good vibes, and let's get back to the video. And how can I forget? If you don't have the time to create this multi-page Canva website, you know I got you, because obviously, as I've been saying, if you want to be my bestie, shop my templates on Etsy. So this is my multi-page website design here. You can see noted here, updated for multi-page. If you scan this code here, it will actually take you to the demo site of this website template, so you know exactly what it looks like and what you're going to get. So again, the differences between the single page and the multi-page here is that, again, this one has multiple pages. So here is all the pages combined. I believe we have, yes, 7 fully designed pages. And then when you get this template, all you do is just plug your information in and you publish it, and you are pretty much set and ready to go. So let me go into, again, my multi-page design here. And once you publish it, you just want to navigate up to here, publish website. And as I mentioned, you want to, either make sure you have Canva Pro. Okay, because when you have Canva Pro, you're able to buy a domain directly from Canva, or 2, you can connect your third-party domain. Now, disclaimer, I have not purchased a third-party domain and connected it to Canva, so that you're gonna have to do your own homework on that one. But for me personally, I have just purchased a domain directly from Canva, which I think is the easiest thing to do. So let me go in here, and as you see here, right now I've already chosen my domain name, but I had to put a subpath, so something after the / key, because I'm already using that reagent.com for a different site. But this is just my way of publishing it so that the live demo does exist. And you can go into settings here, and this is where you can change your favicon. You can click on this here and it will pull one of your logos from your brand kit. You can also upload one from your computer. You can also change the title of the link. So really whatever you have named in here is going to be connected to here. So when you change this, it's going to change that, just so you know. You can add in your description, and a few things you want to add in to turn on is your search engine visibility. You want to click that on, and then you want to have, again, your navigation menu turned on here. You want to have resize on mobile and social media link preview. And this here is just showing this here, which is really your homepage here. And from here, I'm going to just go back and I'm just going to republish this site because I had to unpublish it to show you the back end. So now I'm going to republish it once more. And it is really, really quick. Just give it a couple seconds. What does that say? An essential aspect of creativity is not being afraid to fail. Hopefully I read that because I was too quick, the pop-up. Anyways, we're going to go and click on this, visit website, and boom, bang. This is what your multi-page Canva website looks like. Again, because we have purchased a domain from Canva, there's no Made with Canva button at the bottom. And these are all of your pages. So again, if you want to check out this template, I will link it in the description box down below. Or once again, you can scan this code right here to take you to the live demo. And then you can actually click on this specific link here. And you can see the back end of what to expect when you purchase this template from Etsy. If you made it to the end of this video, then you know what it is, you know what to do. Yeah, comment down below, hashtag and crew, so I know you are a real one. And if you would like to learn and see an in-depth look at my multi-page Canva website template for real estate agents, and you want to know exactly what to expect when you purchase my template from Etsy, then check out this secret video over here so you know what to do. And if you're ready, get ready to click in 3, 2, 1.